Yeah, for sure, for sure. Be online. We talking crazy about people like, yo, oh, we recorded.
By the way, we're live.
Right. Oh man, what a good week. What up, Coach?
Listen, we here on a Thursday, man. That's how you know it's playoff time. I mean, there is so many games tomorrow between the Catholic school final at the A, the B, Long Island Lutheran at senior night. I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy day tomorrow.
It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. It's like pick and choose what you want to do and how you want to celebrate basketball in New York City because, look, it's the best time of the year, baby.
Yeah, man. And any type of hoops you like is available. So
yes, hoops are us.
Let's go, baby.
For sure. I want to get some things straight first before. They didn't even get down there yet. So crazy. Hopefully it downloads in the field. What's up, people? What's going on? We here, baby. We here. I was watching St. Ray's knock off St. Peter's. Let me see. They don't have, they knocked them off 58-53. Close game, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Peter's just feisty, man. And, Ray's just a little bit of a down year, huh?
Yeah, they're having a down year. They're surviving right now. They're in survival mode.
Hey, they're still in the mix, man. You're still in the hunt. That's all you could really ask for. Coach Lopez, one of our favorites, always going to keep his team hanging tough.
Wow. Right now, Nazareth is down 27-25.
Wow.
Against Mount.
Mount's one of those teams we talked about, man.
Woo! Dangerous right here.
A lot of tough kids on that team. A lot of good 2028s, bro.
Listen, dangerous waters right there, man.
Yeah, I think if that group could stay together, I know Coach has been really, really trying to keep that core that he has together.
Right.
Really gearing them up for next year. But hey, man, they're a little ahead of schedule. They got some ballers, and they're tough, man. They could beat a lot of good teams.
Yeah, we're saying that. We are here. Welcome to High School Basketball Weekly. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding, here with my partner in crime,
Brian Reichert.
Y'all know what it is. Tonight's episode, you can't please everyone. So why try? Y'all know what it is, baby. And we got some Catholic School, the PSAL update. So let's start the show.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Dropping tonight, our new single, You Can't Please Everyone. So why try? That's right. Yo, Coach, man.
First off, let me shout out. Could our boy Jada Swan be heading to Vegas?
How about that? That's what you hearing?
I heard a UNLV offer came through. That was big
Oh
time.
yeah, I
Man.
saw that. Yep, definitely.
And then our guy Julian Wiggins picking up his second offer from the show last year at Alcorn State. So shout out Jules as well, man.
Good
The former
schools, man.
Salesian standout.
Good schools. Good schools.
Yeah, man. Some guys making moves. I still like to see some guys get some offers. So it's good to see.
Yes, always good to see. Always good to see these guys get these offers. Look, again, to you kids out there and all you parents, I need to keep it real with y'all. Everyone is not going to play Division I basketball.
Nope.
Listen to me. There are a lot of great Division II programs out there all over the country waiting for great players. And when you get to Division II, you're going to realize, holy,
Yeah.
it's not as easy as I thought it was. I thought I was going to come here and just bully it. Nah, it's not like that.
I was going to say, go to a game, man. Go to a D2 game. You know, check out the ECC right in our backyard. I mean, there's some real talented kids who are going to make the jump from 2 into 1. So, you know, hearing a ton of talk about our guy, Aaron Goldstein, guy like that. Monster junior year, could be ready to make the jump to 1. We'll see.
He is going to leave that school a legend.
Right?
They're going to build a statue of that kid before he leaves.
Think about like him saying, I'm going to go there, do my thing, turn into an absolute monster, show that I could absolutely be a guy at the college level. And, you know, now he's going to have a ton of opportunities after the season. Ton of opportunities. A lot of different things he could try. And it's exciting times, man. Sometimes you got to play the long game.
And a lot of times, everybody just looking for a quick hit, a home run out the park. It doesn't go that way, people. It's not reality.
Yeah. And Pooh, so many schools that are talking to me aren't asking, can this guy potentially? It's can the guy help right now, Pooh? It's scary. It's scary for high school kids and kids that are, you know, trying to make D1 because if you're not ready this second, a lot of schools can't use you.
Why would they want to?
Yeah.
You know, again, this is something that, you know, I interviewed. First of all, let me just say this. This Sunday, 8 o'clock, if you don't know, now you know. I interviewed 2 weeks ago the legendary Fly Williams. Now, for those of you who don't know who Fly Williams is arguably one of the best players to ever come out of New York City.
Just read the accolades of him on some of the street ball like stories you've told me of this guy.
First of all, we just gonna go here real quick. Show a picture of my guy Fly.
I mean, it might be the best name of all time as well. I mean, just saying, it could be. It could be best nickname. I mean, it's up there.
He led the nation as a freshman in scoring with 29.4 points a game at Austin Peay.
That's insane. That's insane. Almost averaged a 30 piece.
Crazy. Lit it up, took him to the Sweet 16, and he did that for another year. And then the ABA came calling.
Oh, yeah.
He got drafted by the ABA. Then he went over to Philly after sticking around. He went to the St. Louis Spirits. If y'all don't, you know, never heard of that team, please Google it. It's on Netflix. The documentary that tell you the whole story. And a couple of stints with some NBA teams that didn't work out. He returned back to New York City to tear up the street ball scene. And give you one example. If you haven't seen it, Fly once played in an all-star game, scored 45 points on one team, changed uniforms, went on the other team and scored 55. Real talk. And it wasn't like he was playing against dudes that was trash. Back then,
Yeah.
a lot of nice guys that played street ball.
And his teammates weren't trying to let him score 50 points and a half against them.
No, he got bored. He was just like, you know what? Watch this.
That's the craziest story I've ever heard.
He scored 108 points and 100 twice.
Wow.
He once pulled up to the Brevoort Coliseum in a Rolls Royce, and the cops told him to move the car. He gave the cops the keys and told him to park the car. The cop parked the car for him. After the game, gave him the keys back and told him where the car was parked.
Oh my God!
That's how legendary these stories are.
You can't make that up. That'll never happen again.
I heard about these stories before I met the man.
Wow, that's wild.
So, just want to give y'all that, man. Please check out James Fly Williams interview premiering Sunday at 8 p.m. You know, you got Dr. J and Tiny Archibald and all these guys who talk about this guy. He played against them. Yes. Yep. So, and then as I want to get to my next promotion before we get this show started, hold on before we get here. Let me get another picture. My God.
See the boys that NBPA dropped the throne teams?
Oh no, they did that already?
Yeah, they dropped them, man. They did. You got to check that out. Lehigh in the mix, Bergen Catholic, another local team, and some real heavy hitters, Pooh. Oh man.
Wow. I gotta check out I never went to the throne, so maybe this year I'll go check it out. My guy offered me tickets last year, but I had something to do. But okay, and then last week I interviewed my guy Isaiah Lewis, Christ the King All-City player, played at Temple, ended up his career at Cal U. Great
smart guy.
interview. Great interview. And both these guys got great stories. So you young guys, you definitely need to pay attention to these episodes so you can learn some lessons, right? And the lessons are so important and so pivotal for kids right now because kids go through a lot and they don't know how to handle it. A lot of times they don't have any answers. And if the parents can't answer them, your coach, you have somebody who probably went through something that you probably gonna go into if you go through that wrong door.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, stories that had some bumps in the roads, and then at the end, they both came out smelling like roses. Fly helping a lot of kids right now. He runs the 50 and over league. He goes around the city talking to youth about doing the right thing and staying motivated, helping to rebuild Brownsville and continue the legacy of his once mentor, our guy, Greg Jocko Jackson, who's the mayor of Brownsville, also played for New York Knicks and Phoenix Suns. So, man, a lot of good stuff going on, man. Salute to Sierra. Sierra's dad in the building. Appreciate you, brother. CK, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
My man.
And as always, our guy Eric Kennedy's always on the check-in. That's right, E. There's a lot of D3s who we didn't mention. That's right, out there as well. CIAA and NIA. Yo, that's so true. That's real. It's a lot of schools out there, man. It's a lot of schools out there.
Listen, if you do your homework, you can find a place to play. That's right. Doubt. No doubt. It's a great point that EK brought up, man. Some of those schools in the NIA are freaking tough, dude.
Man, E, keep it coming, man. He said the crazy thing is that there was another great player out of Brooklyn who was just as good, if not better than Fly. Ever heard of Joe Washington? No, I never heard of Joe. I would definitely ask Fly about him. Definitely. A lot of these guys, man. There's a book called Heaven's a Playground that also mentioned Fly as well. And there's also a movie with that same title. It takes place out in Chicago. But we here tonight, B. We here
Listen,
tonight.
it's playoff time, baby.
Yeah. Let's cause we want to get some, I know people, want to hear our thoughts on the title of the show. People over at Instagram and Facebook. Please, if you wanna Facebook, you can definitely I'll get the messages. But Instagram, I had to kind of switch pages. So if you want to leave a comment, please come on to YouTube channel, leave the comments there so we can, get how you're feeling about tonight's show and your input. But let's start with tomorrow's championship, right? Right? The first championship we have Cathedral Prep versus Kennedy.
Yep.
Right?
Catholic, baby.
There you go. And look, as I was preparing for the show, I said, you know what? I gotta make another flyer. Forgot to make it from earlier. I saw that I had it halfway done, so I got it, and out before the show, man. What do we know about these two schools? Because we didn't get a chance to see any of these two schools play.
Yeah, Kennedy Catholic's got one of those rosters that's just got a lot of impact guys. Sebastian Jackson is one of the best players in the league. Senray Tuitt has really stepped up for them. They play some other young guys. Coach Matthews has done a really good job with them. They play a good non-league schedule. They're one of those programs that's always in the top, always going to be in the mix. So it's good to see them in the championship. But you got to give credit to Cathedral Prep, man. They're 2-0 against Kennedy Catholic. They've handled their business against them in the regular season. And they just continue to ride the hot hand of this guy, Jake Youngblood, who's been a monster poo. He won Player of the Year in the B, and he's just been great, the senior. So Cathedral Prep, I think, is lining up to potentially take this game, poo, but I think it's going to be a good one, especially with Sebastian Jackson for Kennedy Catholic.
Yeah, man. Sebastian is averaging 22.4 points a game. He had 560 points this year so far.
Monster, dude.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah. He's a guy who I would not be surprised if one day you saw him in a D1 uniform. No doubt.
Then they got Thomas Imperetti, who averaged 8 points. And then you have Ari Boobert, who averaged 8 points.
Yep.
And then Aiden Cumberbatch, 6.4 points a game. So, and then the second leading scorer is Senior Tuitt. Hope I'm saying that right. He's averaging 16.4 points a game. Which, if they get those two going with those other guys, they make it pull an upset, man.
Yeah, man. You want me to go first in this pick? I mean,
hold on. Before we let's read out the other guys. All right, so you talked about Jake Youngblood, who's averaging 15 points a game. And then from there, it's he's kind of carrying the load. Pause. Quincy Sherland, 3.4 points a game. Jordan Rieno, 3.8 points a game. And 2.3. So who won between the two? Cathedral Prep beat Kennedy. Who won out of the two? The
Cathedral Prep 2-0.
Cathedral Prep 2-0. Wow.
Last one was close.
So those other guys, Christian
defense, baby.
Man, 4.3 points a game. Yeah, it got to be the defense because they only got one guy in double-digit scoring. And this is where you would think, the other team having two guys high double-digit scoring and a few more at the 8 mark, you think they would have enough firepower to combat whatever,
but we've seen in the B, man, one guy could kind of change everything. You remember Marcus Henry last year was just a man on a mission. So I think we could see a kind of same performance from Youngblood because those guys really, really complement him well. They play really good defense. They rebound. They hold teams to one shot, and they frustrate you defensively. So that's the Cathedral Prep game plan. They're going to muck it up, try and keep it in the 50s and keep those scores at bay.
Okay, who you going for?
And
You see how I set you up on that? Yes,
it's
sir.
so crazy because Coach at Kenny Cathick's my guy. I've had a connection to him a long time. I'm a big fan of his. He's gonna hate me, but I'm going Cathedral Prep. I'm leaning the favorites. I think they just had a great year, and I think Cathedral Prep gets it done in a tough game.
You think they sweep it
I think they sweep it.
and
It's
bring
hard to
out the
beat a team
broom?
3 times, but I think Cathedral gets it done. What do you got?
Oh, this is tough right here, brother. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Cathedral Prep. Jake Youngblood looks tough. Looks tough. And I haven't seen any of these guys play. Sebastian and Senior to it. I like to be different, man. I'm gonna go Kennedy Catholic,
I was
man.
gonna say, I think you should take Kenny Catholic because I think they fit a little bit more your style. Honestly, I think you're gonna enjoy watching them play a little more. Honestly, do.
Yeah. I think that's who I'm
They
gonna rock
kind of
with.
they kind of try and get up and down. They're definitely more your style, and it's nice to have a little opposites. Plus, you're playing a little catch up. Pooh, you need a couple wins here, baby.
Oh man, he's killing me. He's killing me. He's killing me.
Oh man.
No doubt, man. And our grand finale tomorrow night we have a repeat.
Oh man. Was this game not unbelievable last year?
Man, oh man. That was a beauty last year.
Cortez has got these guys fired up. Our guy Rebreka having another monster year. Can Joe's pull it off, Pooh? Man, they have really developed the rest of these guys. It's almost like they haven't skipped a beat. They've had some losses here and there. Obviously, they had a lopsided loss to SJP early on,
Right.
or at one point in the season. But C's always steps it up in the playoffs, and Cortez is always pushing the right buttons around this time of year. So, not shocked to see Joe's here.
Man, this is gonna be a tough game, man. This is gonna be a tough game, man. Like Rebreka, 484 points on the year, averaging 20 points a game, carrying the whole low pause. But then the others, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of guys who come off the bench. 6.7, Nick Lee.
Nick Lee, man. Awesome.
John Petruzzo,
playing awesome in the playoffs.
6.5. Joey Moran, 8.3.
Huge.
Luca Minios, 5.6 points a game. They got a lot of guys, man. They
They play the right way. They make sure if Rebreka's going, they get him the ball, and when he's doubled, he gets them the ball. They really have a nice balance. Cortez has really had them looking sharp, especially last month. So, like I said, I'm not shocked that they kind of rolled through their side, and I think, this is going to be one of their best shots to take it, I think.
But can they handle that Red Storm press?
Dude, we said in the beginning.
We know what happened last year.
Well, we said in the beginning of the year, this is going to be a cakewalk for this team. And man, have they delivered. They have been incredible this season, St. John's Prep. I mean, forget about the bulletin board of motivation. Kiggins has these guys rolling. They're putting up a ton of points. Soul food's everywhere. They play really good defense this year. And, man, they have really put a hurting on some boys. Whew.
Man, Daquan, 16.3 points a game. And then, you can't forget the guy who just been filling up the stat sheet the whole year, averaging 23 points a game with 552 points.
Wild.
For the year, which
leading
is crazy.
Scorer for the league, right? The whole league.
Yeah. Hold on. I think right now it's between him and Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian got 560 points, but averaging 22.4.
Wow.
So yes, definitely.
nuts.
Sebastian has more points, but on the average, Rich got him.
Yeah.
Again, Miles Perry, 7 points a game, but he's huge inside. Pause.
Defensive style. And one of the
Yeah,
best.
definitely.
Listen, on that post I put up of who's the best defender in the city, his name gets silently thrown out there a lot.
No, he's definitely a great defender. Yeah.
You know, he gave Big Phil a bunch of fits at Christ the King. He's definitely a guy who could help somebody somewhere at the next level. So, you know, it's not just those top two guys. You know, their big guy plays well. They got some shooters, some young guys. They got a lot of pieces once again. So I just think Coach Kiggins is pushing all the right buttons right now, once again, and they look like they're cruising.
Can you do it 3 times? I know the first time early on they beat them by 30. The next time by 3.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's a big difference.
Right? I want to make sure. Hold on. I want to make sure of this right now because this makes a world of a difference if they did it. Hold on. If they did it in see which game came first, right?
Yeah.
Did they blow them out early or did they blow them out late? Because if they blow them out early and then St. Joseph got a chance to recover and they only beat them by 3 that next time, okay. Prep. Yep, here. Yeah, early on they beat them 77-45.
Cool belt.
Right? And then the next time they played them, 64-48.
Closer.
So way more than 3. Yes, definitely. Way more than 3. I got that score wrong.
Yeah, the cathedral prep second game, I think, was like 3 points.
Okay. Yes.
That's where you get from.
So who do you got, Coach?
Yeah, you know, you're asking me again, but I'll step up. You know, first, man, you know, I'm such a Rabraka guy, but I gotta go with Kiggins, man. I think they're too pissed off. The Catholic League and the coaches probably made a mistake pissing off Kiggins and Rich and Soul Food and all these guys. And, you know, you hear when you talk to Puff, these guys are a family. You know, they know every single thing that's been written about them. And I just think they have too many weapons. I think Rich and Rabraka put on a great show, but I think Soul Food and Perry get it done right in the end, and I think St. John's Prep wins it.
Yeah, I think the same thing, man. These guys are war ready right now.
Yeah, but wouldn't be shocked, right? If C won, I wouldn't be shocked.
No, I wouldn't be shocked, but you gotta understand they're a very young team.
Yeah,
right, and we know how it is when under these bright lights.
Yeah. So, listen, sometimes you play great because you have no idea what the heck's going on, but sometimes they're bright, Pooh. You're right. Sometimes it's a little scary being in a gym that's packed at a neutral site.
And listen, Daquan Soulful Bryant, he was a one-man press.
Yeah.
See, I don't think there's a guy on that team who can clear out the floor for St. Joseph by the Sea and say, "I got it." If right? when the chips are, you know, in the bag and they ready to go, and Soul Food put his mind together and said, "I'm not letting you bring the ball up the court."
They were holding on by a thread last year. Remember?
No one wanted to dribble the ball.
Yep.
No one wanted to dribble the ball up the court. Now I'm not saying last year is going to be this year, but this is the thing that I worry about and pick and see.
Well, listen, this is where, you know, he's the type of guy who could change the game in the drop of a hat with back-to-back steals, right? It's a 2-possession swing with 4 points. He's that type of guy, and that could come at any moment in the game with his defensive ability, man.
How many young guys are ready for the bright lights for C?
Man, listen, we're going to have to see who's ready at the C. Tell me that.
So, with saying that, I'm going with SJP. I think they win 2 in a row. if St. Joe's by the Sea shocks them, this would be the biggest win of the year, unless somebody upsets stepping that.
I agree.
You know?
I'm with you, man. And I got to ask you on a side note. You think Melo, your boy at St. Thomas, gets it done this year and wins the title? They're playing Trinity tomorrow at Old Westbury.
Why they can't have these games spread
I
out?
know.
Like,
I know.
man, he should. I'm a Melo guy. I think he brings it home, in dramatic fashion to even spread out his reputation.
I don't know if you saw how they won. I don't know if you saw how they won against Chaminade. They went on a 23-6 run to end the game, man. I mean, special stuff by Coach Wilson. And Trinity rolled over Mary's, even though Mary's is going to be a problem for many years to come. I'm excited about that team on the rise. But shout out Trinity, shout out Doms. I'm expecting a big game. Want to give those guys a little shout out. And one more shout out, Pooh. Get the whistle ready. Shout out our man Ron White at Stony Brook, state champion. Victory over the Dalton School, baby. Shout out
Coach White. Coach White. Congratulations.
Our guy, man.
Congratulations.
The Hampton legend is celebrating tonight.
No doubt. Here's a guy that, could have, went to the NBA and coached and had a job, big jobs to wear, decided to stay home and coach those kids, man. What a great job. Salute.
Yeah,
salute.
and he wanted this so bad. He was so excited. All of his guys stepped up. Even his top player even went down in the fourth quarter, and all of his guys rallied. It was a great win. Probably the best game they've played, probably in a month or two. But shout out Coach White, man. I know how much that one meant to him to win that little title.
Nah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful. So, update. Fourth quarter, 3:30 remaining. Nas, 47. Mount, 47.
Wow. We got a freaking grinder there. And Pooh.
Oh, no. Mount just scored.
Wow.
49.
We need to talk about the other side of the bracket, Pooh, because there's been some craziness already, no? I mean, I had no idea that Big O was out.
Oh, yes. I got a definite update on that. Listen. Got the update right here. Iona Prep cruises past.
Coach P.
Yeah, cruises past St. Francis Prep. That score was let me get it up here. Hold up. I think it's over here. Hold up. I got it. Oh, 66-52.
And that's without Big O, who we got to shout out. Just
DeSantis wasn't playing. And the big guy.
Too.
And the big guy had a bust head. So they would rely on the freshmen. And what I was telling, one of the parents, this is good. This is good for that freshman crew.
Yeah.
Because not only it would make them battle tested, right? It'll let them taste defeat knowing that this was on us.
Yeah.
We didn't have we can't blame
no doubt. That's a good point.
This is on us. This is on us. And it's cool because they freshmen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and on the other side, Pooh, I would have loved to see them go on a run with O, right? Just think about it at where we were at one point in the season, right? They're points away from beating Nazareth and clinching that BQ spot. Instead, Nazareth clips them. They lose to Christ the King in triple overtime, lose both of their guys, right? Think of that change of the whole season, because that team was riding high on a win streak. They were rolling over everybody. And to see them get knocked out so early, just a real shock, man. Absolutely nuts. But missing those two guys, it's a lot to ask those freshmen.
It's a lot because it took them to the middle of the year for those freshmen to get mentally and physically ready to play in those type of games.
Iona's tough, bro. Iona's a tough team, yeah.
They got a lot of veterans on that team.
Yeah, so the Wolf boys are great. They got a good point guard, good center. You know, they're one of those teams that is going to be, you know, if you don't play your A game and have your A guys, you know, you're going to struggle.
And I said it all along. It'll be good for those guys to stay together and understand where they look how far we came.
How great would that be, Pooh? And you even had major news. I don't know if people saw on your account, but you had a major announcement for Prep, man. That was crazy to see a big talent like that say he's going to Prep.
That's right. That's right. Jordan Ullman. I've been watching this kid play the host from the spring.
Yeah.
On up into the fall. And every time I seen this kid play, he added another dimension to his game.
I know your boys, Lewis and Trey, are excited about him. So, you know, I know that they like that kid a lot. So there's a lot to be excited about. I mean, the three freshmen, him and and the big guy coming back, a lot of good stuff coming up, Pratt, man. Holy
shit. It is going to be crazy. Got another update. CK said Mount up 51-49. 51-49.
How much time is left?
A minute.
Folks.
A minute 27.
In the fourth?
In the fourth.
Is the coach of the year about to go down to Mount? Wow. This would be major, man. This would be the big, like you said, this is one of the biggest upsets of the year.
This is going to be a big upset. This is going to be, and you know, we have to salute Mount for this if they pull this off and get coach up here just to talk about this. You know, having so much of a young team and able to persevere so far.
Yeah, I don't think people realize they have like one senior on the roster. You know, Diaz, who I love, but man, they have so many monsters coming back next year. They had a piece or two. Holy smokes.
Yeah, they just getting out of a timeout. Man, do we have a minute? Let's see. They just getting out of timeout. Oh, they just tied it. Naz just tied it up. 51. The foul line. I think this is the freshman at the foul line. It looks like
N1? Did he get an N1?
No, he got fouled.
Okay. But he tied it up. He made them both?
Yes. Malachi.
Wow.
Mount. But to pull up for a three. I was about to say that would be crazy.
You watching live right now?
We're watching live right now. People, we're watching live right now. Oh, a steal. Naz got a steal. Woo! Slammer jammer.
Wow, Naz.
Mount.
Wow, Naz, man. Who got the slam? Could you tell?
Can't tell from here. I can't really see the numbers. You know, a lot of these guys all got dreads. No disrespect. I just like it's hard to see. Number 11. Hold on, because I don't know their numbers. So let's figure it out right now. We can do that right now. Live. We're definitely going to come back, people. We're definitely going to come back and continue. But this is going down live right now. We definitely have to cover this.
A 2-point game.
Oh,
Matt down 2, gets a bucket, then the steal, and another bucket to go up too late.
Right,
baby.
Kamara with the steal.
Ooh,
and the dunk, slammer jammer.
Big.
Yeah. Thank you, CK. Thank you, CK. Yo, this keep us 54-51.
Wow. It must have been an N1. It must have been an N1.
Yeah, it must have been an N1. I really can't see the score on the Mount side, on the Naz side. But hey, let's get to the topic of the night, man. Because
break it down.
You know, us as media people, every year we want to give all those kids that we've seen an opportunity to be recognized. No matter if we give them MVP, player of the game, no matter what, throughout the year. So it's not just at the end of the year.
Listen, the paper isn't going to do it, right? No one else is doing it anymore. So we're trying to do it.
No, we're trying to do it. We are doing it. We are the new newspaper. Exactly. We are the new MSG. We are the new High School Basketball Weekly.
Maybe that's why everybody's so hype about it. So passionate, I should say.
Yeah, but they don't go on these other guys' pages. Well, I don't know because I don't look at comments. I don't even look at my own comments unless you say something disrespectful, and somebody tell me, and I just block you and get rid of you. But other than that, I don't engage in the nonsense. But what happens is people internalize these things and feel like it's personal with us. Trust me, it's not personal.
Zero.
If it was that personal, trust me, Lincoln would have had a first team all city player every year.
Yeah, of course.
First, not
There'd be a
third.
Lincoln spot. There'd be a Lincoln spot in the first team.
Okay. So it's not personal.
No.
It's not personal. We evaluate, we sit down and we talk and we meet about these things.
And listen, like another thing too, Pooh, is when and it's a lot of debate, and I understand like what the Catholic League did when you look at it, but we're trying to make it as accurate as we can, and as awards and accolades, you can't really have like 8 guys on one team. You know what I mean? A team is the five, and it's announced like that. We're not making rosters. We're not making rotations, lineups. Like, you know what I mean? We're naming guys to the all league team. I understand. We try and sneak a little extra poo with the MVP and then the five, right? But to do 6, 7, 8, when does it kind of stop, Pooh? Then you're making a whole nother team. You're almost getting a fifth team. It kind of takes away from how the elite of the elite, because that's what these awards are, the top of the league.
I think I've done 6. I've been
Every once
I've
in a
done,
while
and
you add a
I'll
guy
leave
who's
it
fine.
and I'll leave it at that. I don't like to hand out participation trophies, but I
That's
realize everybody can't come to the party.
exactly.
Everybody can't come to the party. Like when y'all was invited to the Diddy parties and I couldn't get in, I wasn't mad.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad because I couldn't get into the Diddy parties and y'all was able to go.
Thank
That's
God.
cool. Because I realized everybody can't go to the party.
It's true.
And people think, if oh wow. If people think Nads just got the steal with 15.2 seconds left, so that's a wrap for that.
That's a wrap. There goes that. The Kingsman, baby.
I see guys, going to pull up, our counterparts, stats and making videos. And my thing is like some of the greatest coaches never play high level basketball.
Oh, exactly. That narrative, I thought that narrative has been gone for a while.
Like just because you didn't play high level basketball, just because you play high level basketball makes you a good evaluator of talent. Some of the greatest players in history are horrible coaches.
Hello. Do we not think Michael Jordan's the greatest? Is he not one of the worst owners in sports at evaluating talent? And I love the guy. Come on.
The exception is like a Lenny Wilkins, a Larry Bird, right?
Yeah.
Those are like the exceptions for like the top 50, top of the chain.
Jerry West, yep.
Yeah. But with Jerry
hard,
West,
man.
a coach, right? Jerry West, well, you talk about executive. Yes.
Yeah, talking about executive. Yeah. But like you said, Pooh, right? Does every guy who played in the NBA, does that mean they're a great announcer, a great analyst, a great coach? No. That doesn't mean that. That means that they were a great NBA player. That's about it. Every guy has a different mind. And like you said, some guys who never even played the sport before are coaches in professional sports. So, lose me with that. I mean, especially, guys in the media that do so much of this stuff and don't get paid, Pooh. I mean, a lot of these guys do so much stuff for the city and other people for nothing. Nothing. We lose money. Come on.
Lose time, right? We can't get this time back.
Correct.
We can't get none of this time back.
Yeah.
Now, again, I tell people, create your own list. See how many people take you serious.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, like, have you seen all these kids play? Have you been to all the games? Have you been, checking out kids here and there? Have you seen them in the summer? And like you said, you feel free to make your own list. And You know, when did we lose the fact that we were happy for people making the list, you know? And sometimes you don't make the list to motivate you, brother. It makes you a better player. I don't know.
No, because if my player who I want is not on the list, F the rest of the people that's on the list.
It's crazy, man. When did
That
that
and
become?
that's
When did that
this has
become?
become the narrative. When we was at the Van Buren versus Edison game, how many media was there?
Yeah, 0,
When we pull up to the BCA games,
0.
it's easy to go to the to the elite schools, or not say elite schools,
Yeah,
the
it's easy
4A
to go to the Jeff game. Yeah,
right, and a double A.
Yeah.
It's easy to do that. Hold on, I'm gonna take a pause because I need to check this. This is crazy. Oh my God. 55-54. 4 seconds remaining. And I think who ball is it?
Got to be Nas.
Who ball? This is crazy. Pause. I said, who balls is it? Like, nah, this pause. I'm gonna say it again.
By the way, if you don't read the comments for the video that you posted about Puff with the pause, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. I was crying.
Really?
They were going after our guy, man.
And Puff was having fun with it.
You still say it again, man. Crazy,
Right.
crazy.
Oh no, hold on.
Shout out Puff.
Oh,
man.
it's Nazar's ball. You good, B. You good.
It's gotta be, man, or else it'd be chaos if Mount had that.
Here we
ball.
go. They throw it.
Get that pass in.
Was it a foul?
Quick foul. Any time off? Quick foul.
3.1 seconds left.
Wow. All
They're
right, they got
shooting.
time. They just need one miss.
Yeah, they're shooting.
Who's at the line? Moody?
I think so. He's stepping away. He's standing at half court. Maybe it's Moody.
Talk about a kid who is hot on the phones, Pooh. A lot of people asking me what's going on with the AJ Moody. Man.
Moody is such a player, right? You know, he's having a great senior year. Waited his turn, was patient, learned how to really play the point guard.
Got his butt kicked in practice enough, right, Pooh?
There you go. Got chewed out by Coach Irv. Coach Irv believed in him, and now he's on the line. 3.1 seconds left. 55-54 in the playoffs.
Who else would they want in Nazareth Nation on the line besides AJ Moody, man?
First shot is good.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. What a great moment for this young man and his family. I know they're in the stands, crossing their fingers.
Oh, my God. You know they're there loud and proud, man. They're Moody's.
Hit the second one, 57-54.
Clutch, baby.
Mount.
Let's see the heave. Tell me the heave. Shane Lopez for 3. What do we got?
Woo.
Lugo? Come on, man.
Man, I'm scared to watch this thing, B.
Oh, man. Maybe Supreme gets it off. Let's see.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But this is for real. And I'm, I know we did a lot of joking and things of that nature. Y'all got to understand, people. No matter if it's Real Scout, no matter if it's Dave Joint, no matter if it's, NYC Prospect, no matter who puts out NYC Hoopers, whoever it is who putting out these lists is there to give kids recognition. Everybody can't be chosen. It's just like that. It's just like that. Trust me, I wanted to have my name up in the lights. It didn't happen. I was honorable mention All-American. I was a nominee for McDonald's All-American. I didn't make the dance. I wasn't out there. 2, 1. He shoots it. Game over.
No good?
No good.
Man, what a performance by Mount, but Naz, too much, baby.
Yeah, 57-54. But this is real. And, again, from hanger-ons to the roadies or handlers, parents, everybody included, man. Like, we got to ease back and understand that this is not the most important thing on earth, right? The ultimate goal is to get to college, maybe play some ball, right? But ultimately get an education. That's the win.
Of course.
That's the win right there.
The accolades could be great. Get to college, get a degree, and you laugh at those awards looking back.
I was fortunate telling me, Tiny and Dave was online. I was fortunate to be a guy that was on the city championship team. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely fortunate to be on the city championship team. I'll look at hold on, because he just put it out. I'm looking at, and this is how crazy life is, right? Tiny just put up an all-city team from 1987, right? So yeah, I graduated. Ralph James, Billy Singleton, Malik Sealy,
Jesus,
Oliver Taylor, Arnold Bernard, Jamal Walker, Dwayne Morton, Hassan Jacoby, Darrell Reed, Robert Wordan, Alvin Rich, and of course, Player of the Year, Kenny Anderson.
Jesus,
right?
Jesus.
Again, I had to go to prep school my senior year. Not my prep year, my senior year, and couldn't come back to Lincoln. Or I'd have been, and they would have ruled me ineligible. Right? So, did it hurt? Yes. Did I feel like if I would have stayed, I would have got maybe Player of the Year in the PSCL or been run up for one of the? I know. Definitely. But again, I had to go do something else. Now, if I stayed and I didn't make it, oh well. I got to go to college, get a degree, play Division I basketball. That was the win for me.
Yeah.
It just give me bragging rights to say, you know what, I was all city. That, okay, I wasn't all city, I couldn't stay, but I won a city championship before I left.
Yeah.
And I'm always gonna rub that in your face. It is what it is. Win one, then we could talk.
There you go, baby.
Some of the greatest players in New York City history never won a city championship because everybody can't be invited to the party.
Yeah. It's true.
It is what it is. Now, with these teams, again, they all from individual people
Opinions,
who watch.
baby. Opinion.
Who watch. Yes, opinion, but yo, B, we watch these kids.
Yeah.
They can say what they want to say about us.
Of course.
I can't speak for nobody else. Well, I can because we see the people that's out there, but we know what we do.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, oh well. We're not out here trying to please everybody because we can't.
No, trust me. People aren't happy, Pooh. Trust me.
You came in today. I'm like, yo, B, what's going on?
Craziness, man. Craziness.
No matter what you do, people aren't going to be happy. You get a pair of sneakers, you drive a nice car, people are not going to be happy with everything you do.
No doubt.
So why try to please people?
No, you're 100% right. You were talking about it before. Can't please everybody. As long as you do your due diligence and, put some passion into the list, you did your part. So, like you said, some people are going to be thrilled, but if they're not on the top of that list, there's always a problem, right?
He said, I seen some footage you at FCU. You're certainly that dude. I don't know why your coach didn't let you shine. You was that guy. I appreciate you, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. Look, E, I'm going to keep it a buck, right? Circumstances, whatever happens, right? At the end of the day, I'm still cool with it Because I look at my career, right?
Yeah.
Was never the top dude. Every team from Lincoln, MCI, FDU, I was always the third leading scorer. And I tell people this. But I was the captain and the guy that you needed to win.
Yeah.
Could I play with the best? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's just the way life works out for you. And you got to be cool with yourself with that.
Well, that's why you were successful. That's why you're successful. That not only did you embrace the fact that, you weren't the number one guy, you embraced your role and were unbelievable at it. That's why you were so successful. And you were humble about it, you showed humility and never kind of played outside what you were. That's why you were successful in my eyes.
And I was also the defensive stopper. So
Yeah.
I played against
And you played
some of the best players
both ends, yeah.
ever from New York City and from all around the country. So me having the mind that I have allows me to evaluate talent the way I do. And you have your expertise in the way you've been doing this.
I mean, listen,
you was doing
my guys
this
with the
before I was doing this.
My guys with the NBPA over there, man. He's a New York representative, baby.
So again, does it make me upset to see, people voice their opinions? No. But I think we need to get a grip on it because it's like we going at each other, and don't think the kids don't see us going at each other. Don't think the kids don't see us in the comments.
Yeah.
That's one thing we gotta realize.
That's why you gotta show class at all times, man. Even in the face of nonsense, you gotta stay classy, man. And we see it all the time at the end of the games. The teams that understand it, there's never a problem. The teams that don't, there's always an issue.
That's a fact.
Clear as day.
That's a whole fact. So you guys are doing a great job. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you, A-Game. Appreciate you, Ron. Thank you. Puff in the building. What up, Puff?
There he is. Pooh, you ready for Sunday, man? I'm excited, baby.
Man, I am pumped up, man.
We're gonna get a little preview on Friday to get the playoff juice rolling, and then Sunday is like Easter for us, man.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
That 4-pack on Sunday with the Elite, man.
So hold on, let's see here. Sunday we have so at 1:00 we have no, the Saturday or Sunday. It's Sunday. The first. Sunday, yes, Sunday. Yeah, it says Sunday. St. Raymond's versus Holy Cross.
Woo-hoo.
Let's just start there.
It's a good game, man. Listen, I'm going with the Knights, baby. I am loving the way Cross is playing. I know they came up a little short, but I am liking how much they are turning the corner. I'm loving how much Peyton Wilson's playing better. They're healthy. I think they got really good guards. I'm going with Cross, man. I'm loving how they got things going right now. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about this. I got sidetracked by Sierra's dad. Said, Brian, what happened to your PSL rankings? You took it down. Okay, can I explain that, B?
Of course, man.
I'll explain that. We took it down because there was a mistake in one of the players' that schools that they went to. Right? We didn't take it down because we were ducking smoke. We don't do that. I asked B to take it down so we could correct the name of the school that the kid went to. And again, we hold ourselves to a high standard, so we want to make sure whatever people seeing is right and on par.
Yeah.
It's going back up. Trust me. we don't duck no smoke.
And listen, I ain't putting no co-MVPs up on anything, man.
Okay?
I don't want to get in trouble. Hold on.
Nah, it is what it is.
What do you think of that? What do you think of seeing what do you think of co-MVP?
I did. My first year, I gave co-MVP to Zimmerman and Anthony from Jefferson, Zimmerman from the Bronx Eagle, right?
Yeah.
And Anthony from Jefferson.
Wow, that was some good players right there.
Because they both were deserving of the award.
Yeah.
Again, if it's that tight, and this is before you and I was even started High School Basketball Weekly.
Yeah.
Yes, I have done it.
Okay.
But in a situation like for player of the year, then that was for PSL. That wasn't for overall player of the year.
We got you.
Right? Overall player of the year, nah, there's only could be one.
Yeah.
Unless it's that close and we just can't, you know what I'm saying?
It was
like
funny.
we got to bring it. We'll have to bring in 5 films to be like, yo,
I was going to say, we all had different MVPs at one point. Remember?
That's a fact. And we sat there and said, you know, whoever shows us, hold on. I know we started talking about Catholic school real quick. So I'm going to give you the Catholic school quick, and then we're going to bounce to this because I want to clear the air about this.
You got it.
Right? Thanks a lot, Sierra's dad. Appreciate that because it'll allow us to talk about this. St. Ray's Holy Cross. I want to say, who you picked, Holy Cross?
And I went with the Cross, the Knights. I think the good Cross.
As much as I want to pick St. Ray's, not honestly, because I really want to pick them.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen them play sharp this year at all.
You're not wrong. We have yet to see a good Rays performance live, at least.
Right. So I'm going to go with Holy Cross.
I'm with you, man.
All right, so we're going to do that. But let's talk about this. Last week at the Borough Championships, our team, which consists of myself, Brian, and our guy 5 Films, we all walked into the gym with 3 different PSL players of the year. Fact?
Correct.
B had his locked in. It's like, yo, Pooh, I think, you know, it should be Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you believe it should be Lee?
I just thought, you know, overall, he was the best player on the best team. I think that had a lot to do with that. Plus, in the games we went to, he always had a big performance. And also against the 2 other guys who I really thought were in the mix, he beat them both. So that's why I went with Lee Robinson.
I had Riz Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Said Riz played solid throughout the year, carried Jefferson most of the, of the year.
A lot of points.
Some help. He did have some help. He scored a lot of points. He scored a lot of points. And I said, if anybody deserved to get PSL Player of the Year, it should be Riz Jackson.
And you had me thinking about it really, really thinking about it, that I said, if he has a good game in the Borough, Pooh might be right.
But then hold on. Before we pull back, right? Yeah. Fa was like, yo, y'all not even considering Denham Trotman.
Yeah.
And we both was like, wow. Like that we had to consider. We was in real time at the boroughs before anything started talking about this. Like, damn, this is real, man. And we came up with a plan. We said, you know what? Whoever has the best showing today, like in leaps and bounds, can't just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, edge out, right?
Yeah.
Like if the kid who we're talking about really, really, really underperforms, we can't even consider it.
Yeah. And listen, like we got to call it what it is. That's kind of what happened to Rich in the game. He, like we said, you had a huge opportunity to kind of seize the award, and he just didn't have it going on early on, and he really was trying to press to get it back going, and never really got anything offensively going, and probably put up one of his worst performances of his career, I would say.
It was bad. Now, do we
Yeah,
say just one game? No, we're not just. But that was our criteria at that moment because we all had picked 3 different players.
yeah, it was at the tipping point for us. I thought, it was a chance for somebody to take it, and Rich did it. That's all. That was the whole point. And no knock on Rich. Guys had bad games. He still had an unbelievable season. First team lock of the century. It was just I think he fell a little short of that MVP.
I don't pull rank when it comes to this. Like my guys' voices are important, and I respect it.
Yeah,
And I had to sit back and think, damn, you know, he killed that eagle. He did. Came up short. Like if you carry your team, you carry against the best teams with a W.
yeah, and I mean his performance again in the game prior against Eagle, I was like, that's the MVP right there. That's what it looked like. If his team would have won that game, oh my God. He put up a monster game. And, he's an incredible scorer. But I think a little bit has to go into the team. Obviously Jeff was stacked as well with a lot of talented pieces. I just think the head-to-head matters, and you got to take that into account.
And you hear see people in the comment like, "Yo, it's player of the year, not team of the year." And it's like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you want to show how much better you are than the others by not only having a good game but carrying your team.
Yeah, if it
in the
just
win.
mattered about that, it would be a statistical award. And whoever just scores the most points is going to win the award every year. What if that team doesn't win a game? He's still the MVP? I don't buy that.
So, just in case anybody want to know why, so when we put up our posts or whatever, whenever we put it up, you guys understand why we did what we did. This is the reason why. The High School Basketball Weekly basketball heads, this is why we did what we did. And we were very honest with that. And then as y'all can see, when we call in the game, we like, damn, another blowout. Damn, another blowout. Damn.
Yeah.
It was just like.
Yeah, and it's really hard to argue at a lot of stuff when you look at the Borough, title. We're giving guys awards. We're trying to give love. We're giving a lot of respect. But it's not like there was a ton of competition in a lot of the PSAL.
Listen, when the lights come on, baby. When the lights come on. When the lights come on.
No hiding, man.
You gotta perform. Gotta do your thing.
You have to. You have to. Especially if you want to win an award. Can't really have an off game, Especially when the other team is double and triple teaming the guy as soon as he gets the ball, right? And he's still putting up triple-double, making defensive plays, like you said.
And then, you get a guy like Dylan Leon who comes out and supersedes the expectations of not having Dockery there, and Jeff, they couldn't trap him. They could not stop this kid.
Yeah.
So here's another kid who bumped himself up in the same situation. Like, okay, wow, even though we know what he's working on right now, that 6th Man of the Year award.
Some people have him on the all-city list as off the bench. Super impressive for Dylan Leon, man.
Does he deserve it? Hell yes.
Of course, great kid, man. Awesome kid, A+. Never a problem. Really, really a fan of his. I'd like to see him, like we always say, keep your head, stay mature. Definitely feeds into the stuff a little bit. But, a real budding star for Eagle, and, a guy who's going to have an exciting playoff run, I think.
definitely got to control his emotions. That's definitely. I really agree to that. If he could put that to the side and let his game speak for itself, monster.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's swing back to that Sunday afternoon. What's game 2?
Oh, no, I feel good. We got that. We got that off our chest. But this is good. This is good. This is
I
good
appreciate
therapy.
you holding us down for that, man.
All right. 2:45. We got Iona Prep versus Stepinac.
Oh boy. Let's
Need-
keep it respectful to our Iona Prep family.
Yes.
And just keep it moving. Let's keep
Okay.
it. Respectfully.
Stepinac.
Yeah.
Still got
And I know Iona Prep is gonna freaking maul them and give them all they got, but I just think Stepinac's gonna beat that team.
There you go. 4:30. Scanlon versus Christ the King.
You think Scanlon has a chance in this game?
Again, don't want to be disrespectful. But those guards at Christ the King is something different. Something different.
I hope he's hanging up that post I put at the Catholic League where I put Aaron Ellison over him. That's probably hanging over his locker room. I mean, this kid is playing with his hair on fire. He's making shots from all over. One of their key guys, I mean, Christ the King's got another megastar. Their whole backcourt is insane.
It's crazy, bro. It's
I'm
crazy.
getting calls about them left and right, Ellison, Ragu, man. The college coaches are loving them, man.
Because of their guard play, they make them so difficult.
And Phil, man, Phil and Briscoe are awesome, dude.
So
perfect complementary pieces to that. And it's so strange to see a Christ the King team go about 5-6 deep. I know Arbitello does a great job with those other pieces as well, but they're like 5 deep. It's crazy, man. But I'm leaning CTK. How about you?
Yeah, I just want to go back because real quick, Iona lost to Stepinac by 9 the first game, and then Stepinac blew them out 76-49 the second game. So just, no disrespect. And we're not disrespecting Iona Prep. They are no cakewalk. We didn't say that, but
no.
Stepinac is who
They play
Stepinac
Stepinac
is.
hard every time. So
Yeah.
Coach P's never going to give up. He's tough as nails, a football guy. He's not going to quit, but the Stepinac team is just a different beast.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to respect every team in the playoff, but Steph is just on another world. Thank you, Brooklyn Tone. That is so true. It's no disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah, and I think Scanlon could give Prep a game. Scanlon's very Jekyll and Hyde team.
You talking about Cardinal Hayes? Christ the King. Talking about Christ the King.
Yeah.
Scanlon, Christ the King. They could give him a game, but my thing is the
Can
guard
they hang
play.
the 4 quarters, right? Yeah.
And who is going to stop Big Phil?
Yeah, right.
He is playing some great basketball.
Also got to shout out our guy, Javon Webb, just picked up an LIU offer. I forgot to tell you that earlier. So.
Great job. Again, and this is my problem with Scanlon, right? And I talked to you about this last Friday. They do not get him the ball enough.
Correct. Well, they got guards, man, who take a lot of shots.
He can pass.
I know.
That's one of his great attributes.
I know. Especially he's such a good guy at starting to break, too. It's like
if those guards try to compete against those Christ the King guards, they're gonna be in trouble.
I agree, man. I like the defensive ability of Scanlon. I just don't think they played consistent enough for 4 quarters. I think 3 quarters they'll be great.
Yeah.
Probably even beat the Royals in a quarter or 2, but overall, I'm just leaning with the Royals, man.
I agree. I'm yelling like, why are they not getting this guy the ball?
Yeah. Yeah, what's the finale?
And there's no knock to the other players on the team.
No, I mean,
they do have some good players.
Akeem is good. Vincent's good. They got guys, man.
Yeah.
We'll see which Scanlon team shows up, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
And who's the finale, man? Who's the big cheese? The Kings, man.
Against Cardinal Hayes.
Wow, that's the game of the night, man. Bloodbath.
You really think so?
No, I mean it's going to be a war, man. I think it's going to be a fight to the end. I mean, like 80 to 82, you know? That's what I'm thinking.
This is going to be one
Battle.
tough game.
Chess match for sure.
Did they play each other? Let me see. Did they play each other? I got to see. Did they play each other yet this year?
All I
Let's
know
see.
is those Cardinals better be well rested after that intersectional championship debacle. They better be well rested and no excuses for those Cardinals.
No excuses saying you got banged up.
Nope, no more excuses. It's do or die, and you're playing one of the toughest teams. Probably, I think they probably have the hardest matchup out of any top seed. I mean, Naz is tough, man.
Listen, they played each other on December 2nd, and Naz beat them 51-46.
Oh, that's so early, too. Wow. Listen, man, Fields against Moody, Barry against Delgado. This is going to be some game.
Oh, we got an update alert. Appreciate you, Brooklyn Tone. Lincoln over Van Buren. Rail spinners. Yes, sir. Woo!
Okay, Link.
Thanks
By the
a lot,
way, how
Brooklyn
about
Tone.
we didn't even get to
Appreciate you.
shout out our boy Marbury making the Hall of Fame, right? Didn't he?
Oh,
Just get the
yeah,
Hall
for
of
sure.
Fame?
New York City Hall of Fame, most definitely.
And our guy Niclario getting a huge little ovation at the St. John's game. About time, man. This guy should be getting paraded all over the city, dude.
That's right.
Shout out, Coach, man.
He said, oh, okay. Oh, he said tomorrow. Upset. Okay, you make it. Oh, my bad. They do play tomorrow. They didn't win. He said this is update. Yo, Tone, you gotta chill out. You get me too excited over here,
Tone.
man.
You getting us going that the Link got it done, man.
Come on, man.
You got Pooh screaming rail splitters.
And we're about to get into the PSL in a few minutes. But again, this matchups. How does this matchup play out between Cardinal Hayes and Nazareth?
It might be a track meet, man. I think Hayes is going to try and score 100. I think Naz may try and slow the game down, but they're not going to be able to, and just try and outscore them. I'll go first again. It's so hard to go against Coach Irvin because he's just so good in late game situations. He's so good at just getting his team to kind of just push past the line and get it done. But I just think Hayes is just rolling, man. They're too tough. Christian Brown's playing awesome. Hector's guarding everybody. Yancey's making shots. They're tough, dude. I'm going Hayes.
Last year, Malik Fields stamped his name in Fordham with one of the biggest shots in Catholic school history.
That game was insane. Remember that game? Oh,
if only they win.
Yeah.
Those guys who were there at that time were freshmen.
Mm.
Now they're sophomores, juniors, right? You got the big guy in the middle. Whereas Naz, I think for the simple fact that they came up short in the sectionals, right?
Mm.
I think they play with a little chip on their shoulder.
Always.
But tonight, after seeing them just squeak by, Mount St. Michael's.
You think that was their hiccup, or you think that might be what they're trending toward? Tough to say, right?
It's tough to say because I'm not expecting them to blow them out.
Yeah.
But they could have lost that game tonight.
Yeah. They really could have.
And it's not knocking Mount St. Michael's at all.
Yeah.
You know, that program is going to be good in the next couple of years. Right?
Yeah, I'm happy with what they're doing.
Definitely. But I think this time of year, Cardinal Hayes is playing some very good basketball.
Yep.
We all knew what was going to happen during that step in that game. It is what it is. Did they lose by 50?
Nah, it wasn't crazy, but
It
was
lost.
a walk in the park.
They lost 67-51.
Yeah, walk in the park.
Right. Do I think they bounced back after losing the Nas in the beginning of the year? Are they the same team that they were in December?
Where are we going, Pooh? Everyone's dying to know, man. Where are you leaning, big dog?
You know, I'm stretching this out, man. I'm stretching this out. I'm gonna stay home in Brooklyn. I think Coach Irvin is going to find a way to win. I think this will be a great game for Delgado, who's going to face up against the big fella, right? And show that, you know, he's
That's a key matchup.
One of the best big guys. That's not his real position, but, you know, he's doing what he's doing.
And, dude, if Delgado can win that one-on-one matchup, that's huge for Nas, man. Huge.
I just think Nas have enough guard power to go against Cardinal Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to be able to lock down the Yankees and Malik Fields? And then if Christian Brown get hot, then I think he's like the X factor.
Oh yeah.
If he's knocking down threes from all over the place, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, Christian Brown is deadly, man. Deadly.
All right, so you got me to say it. I said it, Nas.
You said it, man. That's gonna be the big tipping point, man. Pooh's gonna try and make up some ground with that Nas game.
Yeah, he's gonna try to look at me crazy if they go down, man.
Ooh, baby.
All right, so let's go to PSL action. First round, as we predicted, a lot of these teams who we said was going to win.
First round could take us a year to say all these scores, man. Holy
no, I'm not even going to these. It's not that many. American Sign Language lost to Queens School of Inquiry, so they move on. They won 74-57. Lehman versus Susan McKinney, 51-48. And West End beat Global Finance 57-38. They move on. East New York Family Academy loses to Lion. Oh, that's a new school. 69-40. Government of Justice smacks Columbia Secondary 91-51, and Bronx Early Learning beats Leadership's Academy 59-51.
A little early action, man. Gotta love it. Shout out all the schools still in the mix. And for those heading home, better luck next year, boys.
For sure. Bronx Prep, man, #1 team and the 2A. Salute to Coach Radar and everything that he's doing up there.
Feel good about them. Feel good about them.
Yeah, we usually see them around this time. They end up in the championship. We'll see them because there's so many different games going on. You guys, #1, get to the chip, man. We're going to celebrate you guys, man, as we did the last time you guys won. Sorry we couldn't get out to come check you out. But we're saying that they will play High School Climate Justice, who beat Uncommon Charter 56-48. Manhattan Center will play Hunter. American Studies will play Walton. Mass Beth will play Fannie Lou. Sewell Park will play Gregorio Lupion, because Gregorio Lupion beat
Word.
Bronx United 74-48. LIC will play Lab Museum. Beacon will play Bathgate. West 50th Campus beats Queens Innovation Center 58-46. So they'll play Brooklyn College Academy, who's number 4, who got the bye. Banneker, another bye. They will play Clara Barton, who beat James Adams 79-60. Bushwick will play Mariciniana. Maricinia, excuse me.
Yeah.
Frank J.M., who I think is the Sheepshead Bay School or Lafayette School, not sure, one of those schools, who play the Clinton School. Atlas will play Adams Street Academy. Townsend Harris will play Brooklyn Prospect. A-Tech High School will play South Bronx. Pace will play Wingate. And Environment Studies will play Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass beat Mega Evers 55-47.
Boom, baby.
Westinghouse. Salute to Westinghouse because they've been rolling. And there's no buys in the 3A, which is crazy.
I like that.
No buys. Everybody got to play. Okay, yes, Sheepshead Bay. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Banneker going to fight their way through no matter what. Westinghouse smashes FDR 87-32. They don't say because they don't have the score between Tonville and Evander Child, so I'm going to move on with that.
Mm-hmm.
No score. I'm not reading you. Okay, I see. Bayside advances over Kip NYC 59-55. They'll play the winner of Scholars Academy and Madison. Washington Heights 77, Hillcrest 47. So they will Washington Heights will play the winners, who was New Dorp over Newtown 149. They beat Newtown. Who else? Achievement First smacks AP Randolph 89-42. They will play McKee or Lane, whoever won that game. Edison, of course, moved on. They smacked Roosevelt 86-30. PE Sutton and Grady, they will play Edison. And who else? Graphics Campus 6 seed beat John Jay 61-48. Bronx Science beat Mary Burcham. Wow, 81-75. Bronx Science moves on.
Nice win.
Mary Burcham was 26 anyway, so I expected that. And no more other scores from that first round. And we move on to the 4A.
All right, baby. Bring us home.
All right. So Eagle will play Brooklyn Collegiate. I think Brooklyn Collegiate, they 16th and 17th seed, August Martin. I don't want to say who won that game because August Martin is tough. So we'll see who won that game. No scores. Okay, I see why. So those games are playing tonight. So this is why we don't have any scores.
Fair
for
enough.
the 4A. All right.
All right.
So I think we did a good job, man. We did a good job tonight, man.
Covered a lot of ground tonight, man. Big weekend coming up. Real exciting games. Big time for the Catholic League and the PSAL getting rolling as well.
Listen, I'm hoping the Catholic School will hit my guy up, my guy Pete. I hit him up. Hopefully they take care of us. I'm gonna hit him again tomorrow.
There we go.
I didn't get any answers back, but hopefully they take care of us, and we get to make some magic. UI 5 Films be in the building tomorrow. Big games, man. 2 games, man. This is going to be great, man.
Yeah, expecting some big crowds, man. Come on down, Fordham. Like I said, if you're feeling some Long Island games, there's one at Old Westbury, and Lehigh got senior night. So a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff going on.
No doubt. Let's get there early, B. Let's get there early just in case, we got to Get our own seats.
Long day tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Well, long day Sunday. Tomorrow, back-to-back exciting ships. I'm excited, man. Let's go.
Question before you get out of here.
Mm.
Coach of the year.
Mm.
Sent it to you, let you know. And I was like, he's not going to object to this. Coach Kevin Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've been giving out Coach of the Year, Jimmy Lynch, Coach Pollard, Gary Irvin, Coach Pat Mascheroni have all won Coach of the Years.
Pretty good list, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Even when Coach Hamilton won city championship, he didn't win Coach of the Year. So I don't just give it to the person who wins the city championship. When I gave it to Coach Irvin, he didn't win city championship.
Yeah.
When I gave it to Coach Lynch, I think I only gave it to two coaches that won the city championship. Coach Mascheroni and Coach Pollard. So, again, people, there's a reason why we do the things we do. And it's not always because you win. That helps. That helps.
Yeah.
That helps. And again, because we don't see all the B division in the Catholic School League, all the A divisions, like all the 3A, all the 2A, all the 1A, we would have to split ourselves into like 19, 20 people each.
And Pooh, that's why we talk about it, man. I don't know why there isn't a group of young kids who study the League One, another group that's all over League Two. There could be a whole other group that loves the 3. I mean, there's so many different niches.
Come on and join the team. Come on and join the team.
I would love it, dude. Love it.
Come join the team, and it'll be your job.
All different levels, right? We love seeing all different levels.
We'll bring you on the show, and that'll be your particular. I'm gonna make a flyer for that, B. Honestly.
Why not? Why not? Honestly. We could have somebody cover the B for us. I mean, we could have a guy that's dedicated to the A. I mean, maybe do it right, man. But like you said, it would take some people to buy in.
Right. And again, this will keep us from just, I don't like to just look at stats and be like, well, he's the leading scorer, he belongs, or he.
Yeah.
It's
you gotta watch these guys play, man. You can't go by box scores and numbers. Can't.
There you go. And if you're in the 1A and your team, right? We'll know if you're being biased or not. I just rather for you to be real and say, you know what? I wanna get some experience in the journalism area, help this growing company, and also make this my thing. Like, we're not gonna step on your feet on that.
How much love would these media guys get from these level 1, League 1, League 2?
They will be stars. They will be stars.
They'd be thrilled to have them at games and stuff.
I'll give you guys some microphones.
But listen,
hook up to your phone so you guys can do interviews, whatever you want to do.
I get it if you want to be the 9th photographer, standing behind 8 guys at the step in that game, and Pooh telling you to get out the way.
You already know, B. Once we get our spot, don't come standing in front of me, fam. Like,
no, I can't do it.
We earned the right to be here. But no, honestly, any students that are not playing.
Yeah, and right? Media people. I would take a young media guy who's trying to get into it, man. 100%. There's plenty of room for everybody in this game, man.
You don't realize you create the star. That's on you. You're going to get the credit for that.
I mean, look at CK with us, man. CK, a guy who's a fan of basketball up there. I've had him on the show multiple times. I work for Made Hoops. I use CK almost every day. I'm asking him about a kid up there, dude. I swear.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you, man. That's my guy.
Oh, salute to our guy, Kev Daniels. He's on a check-in.
Hell yeah. Kev's another guy. Kev's another guy. The guy's a star, dude. Like, the fact that he's going to games and checking these kids out, these kids are so lucky that he's in the building. And he loves checking out New York hoops, and the guy's not even from here. Guy's
Listen,
at CT.
I bought Brian on. He's just trying to figure out why the hell am I bringing him on Basketball Heads, not realizing I'm going on the website and I'm checking out his work, and I was like, yo, this guy's a great writer and he's really passionate. Didn't know him from Mechanic Race. Hit him up like, yo, come on the show, and during our interaction and his love and passion for the game, I said, you know what, I have this idea that I want to do, and I think you'll be a great guy, to help me pull this off, because of your passion and your willingness to kind of help all these kids when you don't have to, right? And then Five Films, I met Five Films at an Eagle Brooklyn game.
Yeah.
And he comes up, he's like, yo, what up? My name's Fahim. I just want to say, man, I love your work, man. I love what you're doing, brother,
Right.
man.
His courage enough to do that to you is like insane. You know what I mean? To take that step and actually have that combo. And, of course, he was lucky to be with a guy like you, listens to these people that come by, always takes the time to listen to guys. And Five Films has been a star for us, dude. He's been unbelievable. Couldn't ask for a better camera guy.
He was like, yo, I love what you do with your phone, man, but what I could do with this camera, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and thank God we have him sometimes, man.
It's like, yo, bro, that's a no-brainer. I never claimed to be a camera guy, but I know, content is king, right? And if we was able to, come together and do some great things, and still to this day, he's my main producer on my Basketball Heads when I do my interviews and stuff like that. And I take his orders, like what we doing.
Of course, man.
We sit back and what we doing? Yo, we gonna do this interview, right? And then he comes with the great idea and goes, yo, I'm giving you guys the mic and you guys gonna call the games. I was like, but Five, I'm like, yo, Five, but the people gonna be around us. And he was like, yes, that's the whole idea. You hear the people, and magic is born, man.
Listen, man, it's been a blast. I can't wait to expand on this team, and hopefully it's a great playoff starting tomorrow. I hope these guys set the tone with 2 great games, and we could just get that rolling into Sunday, because me and you need to see some good hoops, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. And listen, again,
we're owed.
I have a great situation for us. I'm gonna call you after this. It's definitely good, kind of help us expand what we're doing on a pod level for sure. Yes. But great show, man. I just want to say I appreciate you, Five Films, and everybody that kind of helps, all the people in the chat, CK, Eric Kinney, that's always on the show, man.
And you guys are part of the family.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for everybody. Sierra's dad, the people that's on the pull up, and make the show what it is. Share this content. Please subscribe to the show. And I want to say this. For the amount of people that follow me on Instagram, y'all should come over here and follow me on YouTube as well, because as we grow, no, honestly, I'm not making no money off this to survive and pay my bills. I still work a 9 to 5. I still have my same job I had for 25 years.
Yep.
Right? But if we make this grow, we get the community to grow, we can help more kids in New York City. We can get some kids, we can get these guys salaries and even money, just monetary ways to where, gas and all those things that comes into play. But if you help us, it's not about just helping Pool, it's about helping the whole team push this thing to the next level. Subscribe, tell people what we doing, spread the word. Y'all know it's not no bias and no hate with us. Y'all know what we doing is genuine. And if you believe in what we doing, you believe in the product, just subscribe. It costs you nothing. Push that notification bell.
Well said.
Share the content.
Well said, man. That's how you close the show, big dog.
No doubt. I'll let you be. See you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow. Be
Yeah,
good.
I'm
basketball
coming
fan.
straight. I'm going straight up. If I'm here, what Fire's at, whatever. But we gonna get there early. All right.
All right, my man. See you tomorrow.
Peace.